So Apex Legends Season 17's got a lot of changes coming, and they actually just put out an update this morning, probably about 2 hours ago, and they put it all on the website, and I wanted to look at it because this stuff actually had me excited for playing in general. A little chubbed up reading this and some of the stuff, and they also just confirmed Ballistic stuff if you didn't ever read the leaks. So something else to look at, actually just real quick before we get into the good stuff. Basically, shoots a projectile that heats up enemies' guns. Apparently this does like 50 damage. We don't really know confirmed yet, but that's just what we've heard. Sling, third weapon slot, and that gun gets buffed up in his ultimate. His ultimate Tempest gives all your teammates faster reloads, faster unarmed move speed, and infinite ammo. I'm wondering if the range is actually really big or if it's really small, like if you're going to have to be holding Ballistic's hand while you're in there, or how big the range for that is. Either way, he looks fun. I think he'd be really fun for a lot of just like the control in pubs. I don't know if he'll ever be used in ranked, but hey, you never know with new changes. So, let's start off. First of all, yeah, I'm a little sick, but anyway, there's a new POI. There's a new POI in Fragment East, Fragment West. And that's the old one, and this is the new one. I think this actually looks, first of all, color-wise, looks a lot better. Looks a lot happier of a place to fight and murder people at. A lot of changes. Streamer buildings no longer broken. More importantly, they did touch up on this lava. There's no like holes in this map anymore, which is I think awesome for competitive, because trying to watch teams rotate and then just fall into the gulch just happened a couple times in ALGS and to me personally, so I know that pain. You think that, oh, I can just go right here, big hole in the map and you're floating in lava. Not the funnest experience. If you want to read all this, obviously just go to their site. I'm not going to read all this individually to you. I'm just kind of here to give you a quick rundown. This building wasn't here. I guess they split these two buildings up, and this corner building seems to be gone. This is the museum, which has a bunch of different stuff inside of it. Looks like some good loot. And it says it has a sniper nest, which I guess is up here maybe? Oh no, it's right here. Okay, that actually might be pretty fun. You might be able to play, it seems like you're gonna be able to play a lot more teams in here comfortably for zones, and I would actually bank on zones going here more now after the update. Just a guess, I have no idea. New POI, so Lava City is completely redone, and it has that corner building, or it has like the Fragment East building that was really terrible, the construction one, and looks like they've changed a ton to it, giving it a couple extra zip lines and stuff to go up. And I guess they really want to make this, like they want to make it so a lot more teams can play in a lot smaller zones. So I would also want to bank on competitive. Zones ending here, but hey, what do I know? I'm just guessing here. Ultimately, I don't like that. It looks like this is going to be too much fighting going on here. Like one team's going to try to control all this, but it looks almost really fun. Oh wow, for like one of the control like gun run maps, it seems like it'd be really fun for that as well. This is a huge update. The map does look way better. It looks way happier, and I'm glad. You can kind of see there's sun on the back of the rocks there. Something I'm just excited to see. Lava Updraft is no more. So what I was talking about earlier, and this one I actually will read. In this season, completely removed the vertical updraft movement system from World's Edge. This floaty state above deep lava fissures was a remnant of World's Edge that is no longer needed with our recent map adjustments. Thank God. Thank God. So annoying to fight that, and it was the only map. To compensate, we have raised lava floor, and it's now walkable. And I think this is awesome. One, obviously they redid a ton of the buildings and stuff, and it looks like some of the safe spots are still decent here, but I'm glad you can just walk across it now. And I will say, I think this is just going to make Horizon better in this area, and vertical characters better, because if not, you're going to be climbing a lot, or probably sliding off this and not making it. Besides that, I don't see too much else here. Maybe, oh, I guess the respawn beacon area is kind of redone. Probably saw that a little bit in, no, we actually didn't see that at all. So that respawn beacon is redone. If that big construction building will be there, we don't know. This is the Harvester update. I don't like this one. They made it so you can... So they also removed the lava updraft here. Boom. here we go. They made it a complete circle, and then they made loot here with 2 places to get off, being a zipline or option number 2, another zipline. And I don't like that. I hate places where, I guess you could probably walk out into the lava too if you needed, but I hate areas that you can only get to with zip lines. I feel like you're always just dead on the zip lines. If they made them like pathy zip lines, made them super quick, they might be more fun, but I don't like it. I think this is kind of cool, update for Harvester. Don't think there's anything. Wow, I didn't know. Oh, you could do it with a mouse. Wow, look at the little things I'm entertained by. I love it. Yeah, overall, seems alright. Not the end of the world. Seems kind of cool. I'm glad they're getting rid of the updraft though. Pretty nice. New vault near Skyhook. So now there should be 3 vaults? 4 vaults? I don't know. I think it's now 3. Snuffled in Skyhook. I think if I can get a map, or I'll throw it up on the screen in between Skyhook where I'm pretty sure it's at. It's in between that cave that everyone goes to get out of Skyhook to go south. So I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. It's gonna... guess that's kind of cool. It said that the vault key drops have been increased and the vault loot has been relaxed, so maybe it's not as good now, and I don't know how I like that, because I feel like nobody ever played vault anyways. I don't know if they will now. I do in pubs just because I land at staging every once in a while and get that vault key, but I don't know. I think the loot should always stay pretty good. Mirage Etoile is no longer on all the maps and is only on World's Edge. Kind of cool. I don't think that too much. And then they introducing weapon mastery in this as well, which I think is pretty interesting. But I also don't care about it a lot. Everyone's going to start at level 1. I will read some of this too, I guess, just so we can get a better understanding. Maybe a second reread will help me. Weapon mastery is our first new long-term progression system outside of account level. So maybe some more long-term things coming. Hopefully, cross progression or whatever it is, cross account progression, which has been like 8 years in the making, whatever. As you look to make Apex Legends more approachable for new players, the system incentivizes them to learn about the strengths and characters of all our weapons. The goal here was to deepen player engagement across the board regardless of who you main or which mode you prefer. I think this is going to be kind of cool just in the long run for players who play a lot. I don't think this is something that people are going to be like, oh my god, I want to get all these done day 1. But hey, what do I know? It might give something, might give players something to do. These levels are account-wide and do not reset with seasons. That's pretty good. I think it'd be dumb if it didn't, or else they'd have to be really low each season. Having a weapon in hand, dealing damage, securing kills, and fighting with style all will generate weapon XP for that weapon. So weapon XP. So having it in a hand for like an assist might be... Seems like they want to give you XP. They want everyone to get weapon XP and for it to be really accessible. Get your weapon to level 100 and finish all 5 trials to fully master that weapon and earn the final rewards. Each weapon mastery track will earn players weapon-specific badges, lifetime support, performance trackers, legendary weapon mastery banner frames, and a banner frames. That's gonna be kind of nice. That kind of reminds me of Modern Warfare 2. When you used to do that, you used to get like the 1,000 kills and like all the headshots and stuff. And a guaranteed legendary skin for each weapon. I wonder if it will be the same skin for all of them, or if you get to pick a legendary from the current list of legendaries for that weapon. Have no idea. I got no inside people, but if anybody wants to be one of my inside people, go ahead. Go ahead and let me know. It seems like some of these are really basic, and some seem a little more complicated. Like I was trying to read this one. It says down at least 2 enemies with hip fire. I imagine this says without releasing the trigger in 1 match. And that sounds really annoying, because I'd want to like time my shots. I can't just bullet hose with the Mozambique and wish for the best. And some of them are down an enemy from 25 meters while ADS, which seems pretty easy. Like you're going to get that over time. Get 3 kills with the weapon while level 3 extended light mag attachment is equipped. I don't like that. I don't like that it's locked behind the level 1, 2, or 3 light mag. I wish it was just any extended light mag. I think that'd be cooler, but maybe this way you get more XP. Not sure. So I guess it shows you which trials and how many you have unlocked as well. Maybe what you have to do for it. And here, folks, here's the meat of the good stuff. I forgot about this, and then we're scrolling back across it, and I can't believe it. The firing range has got a huge update. Look at this. Wow. They're debuting an all-new firing range, redesigned from the ground up as their ultimate evolving training platform. Learn, experiment, practice, improve. And just looking at this image, this is way better of a firing range than the entirety of the firing range that we have now. They have a ton of different features and layouts and things. I'm not even gonna read this because that's just stuff they want you to do. Look at this layout of all these aren't the dummies, but these are the targets. We've expanded space to give you more room, reorganized core to a new agility course, a dual pit in a POI-sized town. This new space is built from the ground up for skill expression and skill development. And this is something, a POI-sized town, something that I was telling people about beforehand. I'm like, yo, I want some of the guys that I play with to practice holding a door or what to do on a door and door fighting in general. So I think that's really good. Apparently they also have the simulated death boxes allow you to grab your loot. So you're also going to be able to teach people, and they can practice how to armor swap out of death boxes. Hopefully, you know, we're not sure what this really means here. It's EA, let's respawn. Let's go ahead and take a few steps back. But this looks really good. This is awesome. This is something that I'm excited to get in there and get my hands on it. And it's only, what? I guess it's this month. It is May. So it'll be 9 days from now, I believe. There's an agility course here designed for mobility. Slide, zip, jump, climb, and balance to harden your movement skills. Sure. Whatever. This is going to be cool. An actual dual pit where you can 1v1 instead of everybody fighting on those rocks that are up on the current one now. See you as the fastest wingman in the Outlands. Yeah, whatever, nerd. Who cares? This is pretty cool. I like this. I'm looking forward to this. This looks like it's on Kings Canyon. And a while ago, this is just something that I wanted real quick. I'll go show you more shiny images while you hear me rant. But I thought that they were going to honestly get rid of Kings Canyon as a map and just throw the entire firing range on it, or at least a part of it, to get people to... So yeah, they always kind of have it in the game, but also make it into like a really cool and better firing range. And that looks almost like what this is. Like it's on a part of Kings Canyon. So I'm not saying I can tell the future, but I can't. Training ground. So the dummies are going to be a lot better now. You can actually 1v1 the dummies if you want to do that. I guess you don't, you know, friends aren't online, something like that. Change settings of fighting experience the best search you need. Turn on full combat mode to have the dummies come to life and aggressively attack you all over the firing range. That sounds kind of fun. Also sounds like it'd be a very annoying setting, so I hope that it actually works when you turn it on and off. Dynamic stats, improved targets, and yes, a new survival item. Very, very cool. Infinite shooting targets, give you feedback, whatever. Dynamic stats, track your performance. I think we already had that. This Evac tower, so a new survival item. So we have two currently in the game, one being the heat shield, and then one being the mobile respawn beacon. If you did not know, in ALGS, the heat shield is banned. So hopefully this will be a new survival item that they can actually use and implement in ALGS after the season drops. I think it'd be really cool. I didn't actually read this last time. So Evac towers provide a new means for legends to traverse the dangerous Apex games and gain a positional advantage over their adversaries. Expect to find this new survival item on the floor, inside loot bins, and in care packages. Okay, cool. Letting you know where you can find it. Deploying an Evac tower will send a rocket skyward, eventually exploding into a balloon high above the action. Once the anchor brings a zipline to ground level, legends will be able to ride up and initiate a skydive, redeploying to a new location. So, I think in the trailer they also showed this, and I think it either only has a certain amount of uses or a time limit on it, because it did explode. Like it says here, a rocket skyward, eventually exploding into a balloon. Oh. But either way, I think this is on a time limit, or you can only get like 3 uses or something like that out of it. Either way, it looks really cool, as you can see. The Evac tower has limited duration and will slowly take damage over time. Enemies and allies can also shoot the balloon to accelerate this process, destroying both the Evac tower and your hopes of escaping. Pay attention to where you deploy because your evac may be hotter than anticipated. Okay, I was very excited for it, seeing this and using my imagination. And then I saw this and I read this, and this sounds very sad. Limited duration is fine. Slowly take damage over time. That's fine. Enemies and allies can shoot it, destroying it and your hopes of escaping. I don't like the sound of that because I feel like it's just going to be the same as a Valcult. Like if your team's getting looked at, this evac tower is not going to help you at all. Like if this thing was on a timer, a 1-minute timer or a 30-second timer, it would be way better. I don't like the fact that people can destroy it, but maybe it'll have a ton of health and maybe it'll actually be hard to destroy. So, I don't know. Reading this is, I didn't know you could destroy it by shooting it. That's a little we'll have to see how it plays out. We don't know yet. And they have all their other stuff. So obviously a very big update. New survival items, new firing range, very excited. New challenges and weapon mastery, so more stuff to do in-game. Map updates specifically on World's Edge. All the lava is now hardened and you can now walk on it. Some couple of POI changes and our new legend. And that's all we got. I need to change my mouse. I know you could probably hear that, huh? They're recording the little Thunderdome area. Some of this stuff's pretty cool. I don't want to show any of the video or any of the trailer stuff, just because I don't know if they're going to copyright me. You never know nowadays. But this stuff is looking pretty cool. I'm pretty excited. Let me know what you think about all these updates. What your favorite one is. What you're looking forward to. The new legend. Fighting the boys in the dual pit arena. Customizable dummies. The evac towers. You got to let me know. And this is something that got me excited, you know? It's something that got me hyped up. So, you know, if you are as excited as I am, drop a like, drop a sub, and then any other new cool updates that are worth putting a video out for, we'll go ahead and throw them up on the channel as well. Take care. Bye.